The cleanup effort begins. The sun is shining, that's good news, but also the winds have died down, and that is why crews like the one behind me have been working since dawn, and they are going to be at it for quite some time. It's just incredible as we were driving around this morning, block after block after block. Massive trees coming down, covering the roads, and obviously falling on power lines, and that is the biggest issue. When will electricity be restored? Many are hoping it's sooner rather than later, but with over 350,000 still in the dark in Nova Scotia alone, it's going to be quite some time, and Nova Scotia Power is saying that this is the biggest cleanup effort that they've ever had to deal with. Well, yesterday was rather incredible because just after dinner time, the center of Dorian, it was a Category 2, moved directly over Halifax, and the winds calmed down, the birds were out, and then we got the backside, and there was wind from a different direction, but it was such a fast mover that today the storm's already in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. It's headed through Newfoundland. It's weakening some, but all of the Maritimes are dealing with nicer conditions, and that is some good news. Dorian finally, after those 5 landfalls and all of the destruction, is finally weakening, moving out into the Atlantic, and that name, Dorian, you'll never hear that again as far as future hurricanes go. It will be retired coming up in the next year. Well, we were talking to some people in the hotel we were staying at. Thankfully, we had power. We didn't actually lose it throughout the storm because they were underground wires. But the people we had talked to, there's a tentative restoration time for some of the main parts of Halifax of 11 o'clock tonight. And that may be ambitious. When you see the trees that came down and the poles that were completely snapped, it's not just a matter of removing the damage. You may have to rebuild parts of the grid, and I do think that's going to take some time, even with the relief efforts coming in. And also, I believe they're getting armed services to help out as well over the next couple of days.